All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha.
What up? What's going on, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all see the red on.
You already know.
Y'all see the title. We about to get into it this evening. Yes. Into it with a key component to it, which is
Oopsies.
Y'all know what it is. Okay, hold on.
YouTube don't want us to bring the information to the people. Are we lagging, guys? If we're coming in clear, give us a thumbs up. If there is a lag,
let us know if we're coming in.
Let's know. Just put lag in the comments because we. Okay, it looks like it's back up and running now.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, boom. Before we get into it, we definitely have to give a shout out to our sponsor once again. We want to thank Bay Legacy Insurance for helping us out and promoting our channel and also helping out the business. And if you are looking for life insurance, and if you're in the Alabama or Michigan area, definitely give Bay Legacy a call at 205-216-4558. All right. So we just paid the bill there. So there you go. Right?
Yes.
So this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be jumping into a juicy topic to help you out to figure out why the relationship isn't working out the way that you want it to work out.
And this is a very huge, gigantic portion of why things tend to go wrong. We're going to get into it. We're going to dive into it. Okay.
All right. And as we go through on this topic, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the chat and we're going to dive into it. But we would be remiss if we didn't ask because, we're trying to get back on YouTube's algorithm.
Right.
So definitely give us that thumbs up. Make sure YouTube knows that you like what we're sharing and you want more of it. And in addition to that, we ask that you share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We want to thank all of our new subscribers that are in the building, that are watching via replay or watching us live. We want to thank y'all so much. And also, if you also appreciate the work that we put in as far as bringing these videos for you, these different topics, these thought-provoking topics, definitely make sure you hit up the Cash App. It's definitely preferred over the Super Chat, just letting you know. So if you want to give a donation, you can send it to the Cash App right there.
There you go.
All right. Awesome. Good deal. So we're about to get into it. What's going on, everybody? We got who we got in the chat?
Do some shout outs today.
All right. We got who is this here? Okay. Now see, that's all together.
Sharifa. Is that right?
Oh, Sharifa.
Sharifa, we saying it right? York. Queen 6.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Who we got next, babe?
Okay, who else we got? We got Dejani. What's up? We ain't seen you in a minute.
What's up? Thank you so much for being in the building.
Yes,
and thank you to everybody else who's tuning in. If you're let me get some water.
It's gonna be a hot topic.
Okay. We also want to know where y'all are tuning in from. So if you would, just drop your city and state in the chat so that we know where y'all are tuning in from. We're just going to let this breeze out for a moment. Let everybody come in.
That's Shifa.
Shifa, there you go.
Shifa, there you go. We keep doing messing that up every time. You got to forgive us.
Just a little bit so I can see.
Forgive us.
All right. What's up, Krishna?
Krishna's here.
Krishna's in the building. What's up?
What's up, family? What's up?
All right. And we got Binti 2020. What's up?
Welcome.
Oh, we got somebody from Canada.
What's up in Canada?
How's everything going in Canada?
They chilled out in Canada yet, or they still wilding out? Because I knew they wild out last year. Canada was off the chains.
Now I know one thing that's popping off is those aurora borealises.
Oh yeah.
Them green lights are popping off, and I'm hearing a lot about it. If it's actually popping off in Canada, like they say it is, just drop it in the chat. Let us know if that's true. We got Jersey in the building,
Yo.
right? We got Baltimore building.
Nice.
All right, so we got a lot of seems like mostly on the East Coast that's chiming in right now. All right, we appreciate y'all for being in here, even on this late. Well, it's not late.
Where's Chief at? Where's she at?
She said I'm cutting up.
She cutting up.
All right, that's what's up. What's up? All right. So we got quite a few people in here, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dive into it. Okay. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Yes.
All right. Boom. So the topic of today is sexual energy exchange. Okay. And more importantly, what are you exchanging?
What? Because it's in the word S.E.X. So when you guys are taking part or partaking in having sex, you're literally exchanging each time. And we have a little surprise we want to drop in here, especially for y'all twin flames, right? Because once you get on this spiritual journey, you start realizing that you're not your body, and you tend to want to astral travel. You tend to want to explore out of body experiences. I used to hear this so much in the beginning.
So much.
Oh my God. Oh, I met my twin flame in my dreams last night. And we had sex. And oh my gosh. I can't tell you. If I had a dollar for every time we heard that, we probably would have been rich by now. But we're gonna get into the side effects of those things, okay?
Yes.
And we're not just gonna drop the bomb on you and not give you solutions.
Right.
We're gonna give you some solutions.
So if you're tuning in right now, you definitely have to stay till the end because we're gonna tell y'all what's causing the problems in your relationship. But if you want some solutions for it, you gotta stick around to the end. All right. Cool beans. So sexual energy. Let's go ahead and drop it in, babe. What's going on with it?
Okay, so the main thing I want you guys to focus on is to pay attention to who you're intimate with, who you're exchanging this energy with. The first thing is 3 things that you need to know about the individual if you're going to do any form of exchange with this person, because it's not just casual sex. You know, I know you guys are having a hot boy and a hot girl summer. Summer just passed, but this was a big thing. Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to be doing me, and I'm single, you know, free and ready to mingle. I'm not ready to settle down. But in the meantime, you're going from different individuals, and then keep in mind the person, if you're not serious, more than likely they're not going to be serious, so they're going to be also, you know, exchanging also. And you guys are probably going to say, well, Chris and Alicia, I use protection, I use condoms. That's the condoms really does not it doesn't prevent the actual energy exchange.
No.
And you know, I think that's where we trip up on, because we're thinking, I'm strapping up, I'm doubling up, like, you know, I'm good. No,
I got the whole bag on my suit.
Right, I got
the whole bag on my body.
I got my mask on and everything. I'm good. I got my Lysol. Nah, that's the physical. So when you're talking about energy, that's something that's completely different. You know, and so when you exchange with someone, you want to make sure that that person is emotionally stable. You want to make sure that that person, you know, physically clean, of course. Well, most of the time we kind of get that part for the most part. And you want to make sure that this person is someone that really takes care of their aura. Because the aura is a real thing. It's not a woo, like woo, you know. No, everyone has an electromagnetic. We all have an aura,
right?
And it gets dirty.
Yes, it gets very dirty. And actually, in addition to the solutions, I got one other bonus that I'm gonna add for you all. We're gonna drop some knowledge on you that you may or may not be aware of. and this is some new information that we found, and so we like to share information with you all as well. So once again, we got some solutions for you at the end, and also a bonus that you may or may not have known about. Okay,
Right,
so we're gonna drop that in in there. All right,
slip away because it be slipping away. All right, guys. So yeah, you want to make sure that person is emotionally stable, which means you're gonna have to have a few conversations with them first. It is advised, unless you don't really care about getting all that debris around your aura, because I'm gonna tell you later on how that debris that you collect over time plays a pivotal role in your relationship. You know, the one that you're really serious about, how those debris is gonna mess that up.
Yeah, because if you ever wonder why you're in, this is more than just sex, okay? But the major part of it is about sex, and let's just say that when it comes to the exchange of sexual energy, and you ever wonder why after you've been with that person things just don't go right, this is a part of it.
Yeah, and so the more that you repeat, that sexual exchange with that energy, is the more that you tie in, and it's the more that you bind with that individual. Some people call it soul ties, whatever have you. But you're literally, and some people are very wise, because now we are stepping into the age of information. People are becoming more aware. You know, they're reading more books, they're meditating, they're coming into their power more. So there are people who are going to really do this intentionally. And unfortunately, not everybody has intentions that are serving your highest good. You might be serving their highest good, but on the back end, it's not good for you. Really set out to take energy from you, which could be your life force. This is a whole nother video. They can literally be draining your life force through that exchange if you're not conscious of what is taking place. So a few things that you can notice wrong. If you want to know if your is dirty energetically, you'll notice that you have a lot of mishaps. Things, your manifestation is really not working that well. You lose a lot. You find your relationships are kind of falling apart. All of these things are sign of a dirty aura.
Yes.
You really, so now what you're doing is you're literally attracting the same negative energy, because that's what you're vibrating at right now. Okay, so you're going to be literally attracting that. And so this is how sometimes people can get stuck in the patterns of attracting the same type of person or same type of energy field, individual, whatever, the thing that's in the body. You continuously attract the same traits in somebody over and over again. They might look different because maybe you might have a type, but you're going to keep getting the same type of person because you're literally attracting, because you're not taking the time to cleanse your aura.
Right.
And I'm not talking about no soap and water.
No. And actually, let's do this for you, because sometimes people learn visually. So let's just give you a reference on what we're talking about here so that you can see this, right? And let's see if I can switch this around. No, I can't switch it around. Okay. So just imagine this here. Because like in the beginning, my baby was talking about how, I use protection and, I double up. I got my whole body covered. But how can that prevent this? If y'all see this right up top. And as you can see, these energy not signatures,
points, the chakras.
These energy points that are on our bodies, this is what's going on. So everything that's going on in his chakras, everything that's going on in her chakras, they're exchanging that.
Right.
Okay? Because if you remember back when we were talking about the whole shadow work and actually doing your inner work, if you know anything about shadow work, you know that actually, let's go back. Let's just take a look at this just for visual effects, right? If you're looking in here in the root chakra, for example, right, you see where the mouse is. A lot of people who have issues in the root chakra have sometimes financial situations, or this area. Actually, no, let's stay with that. So for the root chakra, they got financial problems. So that not only do they have financial problems, but now they're sending those financial problems to you. Or if they have issues in their sexual energies, and it's like overactive and just want to be with anybody and everybody.
Right.
And so now you're taking on that whole thing. And let's not even mention the heart
Heart
chakra.
chakra. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
If there's some blockages that are going on in their heart chakra, not only are they experiencing it, but now you're going to be experiencing it as well.
Right.
And so this is what we're talking about, this sexual energy of exchange, because the things that are not dealt with in their chakra points, from the rooter to the tutor.
You're gonna be getting it. You're gonna be getting all of that.
Okay.
All of that, even some DNA.
Right.
You can even buy on some karma, some deep ancestral karma from messing around with the person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you already know, you've been on this journey long enough, you know that your aura is attached to these chakras. And you've heard of the term of leaky auras and things of that nature, and cloudy aura.
It's a cloudy aura. It means it's out of order.
It's all cloudy. Mm-hmm. It's all messed up. And so when you are engaging in course, it doesn't matter if you're with if you're in a heterosexual relationship. It doesn't matter if you're gay or you're
no, we talking about
or what's the other one? Or
we're not
trans.
Yeah,
it don't
whatever
matter.
It is. You have energy points. As long as you have energy points, it's going to be exchanged. Mm-hmm. Okay, as long as you have the tools, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. And Shifa, you definitely hit on it. This is one thing that we're going to get into in a moment. So we're going to probably circle back around to this.
We'll talk about that.
But yeah, with those multiple people.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. And we wanted to bring this to light because we've noticed that there, especially in the younger generation, because we're starting to see a trend with younger people not wanting to be in really any committed relationships. And there's nothing wrong with it. Some people really do want to live their lives and they just really want to have fun. But you have to know these things so that you don't really wreck yourself in the process of trying to have a good time.
Right.
You know?
And even for those, now, one of the other things, and I haven't heard too much about this in the past couple of months, I want to say almost a year, is the whole polygamy movement. Because a lot of people were getting into the whole polygamy
movement.
The wrong reasons. They're like, oh, I can have multiple wives and it'd be okay. Oh, I have multiple husbands and it's all cool. But no, you still gotta check and make sure that these people are, not only are they clean externally, but also clean internally.
Right. Now there is an upside to this also, but we're telling you the downside also, okay? So having these, let's say you, when you do have a sexual exchange of energy with someone who's high vibrational, they've done their shadow work, you know, they're really feeling good about themselves and, you know, their aura is nice and clean. You're going to get that. You're going to get all of that, which is goodness. Then you're going to start noticing your life is changing. Opportunities are coming to you. So let's say you met two other people and they're the same way. They're high vibrational. They've done their work. They feel good. They're giving off good energy. They're feeding you good energy. You're going to get that. So whatever is going on with that individual, that is what you're going to get. And this is why you guys have to be very careful, because when you're on this spiritual journey and you start doing your shadow work and you start shining and you start feeling good and your aura starts looking nice and clean and you're shiny, it's like you won the lottery. Literally. Like, think about it in the physical form, in the physical body, right? When we come into a set of money, all of a sudden everybody want to be your friend. Oh, what's up, girl? I ain't see you. Look at you. That's all you. Oh, you look nice. You know, you ain't seen them in 10 years.
Right.
But they flock. It's the same thing energetically. They'll flock. They'll come. They'll find you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you start looking all nice and shiny, and this is when you really have to be aware. You're not going to spend all day cleaning your house, cleaning your room, mopping, sweeping, going to Walmart. Everything is so damn expensive now, or wherever you go to.
Or Tarjay.
You know what I'm saying? And you getting your organic products to clean your house because you don't want all of those chemicals. So all your stuff is organic, and your house is spick and span. Maybe some of the stuff you took time and you made your natural stuff to spray down, and your place is nice. Everything is all OCD'd out. Everything is folded up nice. Would you let somebody come in your house and just start throwing shit around? You won't. So this is why it's really important to be aware of this energy exchange as you go along on your journey called life.
Right, right.
Not because you could do something means you do it. Not because you're free to mingle and all that stuff means that you do it. You got to really be careful. Condoms, again, I'm going to say it again, condoms is not cutting it when it comes to energy exchange. Energy exchange is very, very real. That's why they call it sex.
Right, right. And right now, in the times that we're in, this is something that is very, very, very important.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you already know, there are already plots and schemes to keep people on a low vibration.
Right.
And this is one of their tried and true tactics to bring down the vibration of people. Okay. So it is very important that you protect your energy, and even so much for our males as well. Okay. Guys, just for a moment here, because one of the ways that you lose a lot of your energy is through ejaculation.
We talking about life force.
Okay. And so just imagine this, you've been at work all day, you done put out your energy, and then you come through, the drive's been draining you. You probably just got a little bit left in your tank. And then when you get home, your baby want to do something special for you. And once you get to the end, you get that happy ending, then that whole other life force is just...
That's gone.
It's gone. Okay. So for our guys, I'm just going to throw this in here. This is not the bonus. Keep in mind, this is not the bonus, but this is for our guys. I would strongly, highly suggest during the times that we're in right now is to practice semen retention.
Right. And if you want to know how to do that, if you don't know how to do that, we did a whole webinar on tantric sex.
Yes.
And where did we put it? Is it in the
I think it's just on the Patreon.
It's on the Patreon.
Yeah,
Don't we put it on the YouTube? We got 299 members or something like that to see it.
You know what? On that, because we've been away for a while.
We have been away for a while.
And to be honest, I'm not sure how many people are still
members
on that thing that YouTube
the
offers.
videos is still going to be there, though.
Yeah,
right?
the videos are still going to be there.
Yeah.
More than likely, all of those videos that were for the YouTube members, we're just going to switch it over to the Patreon. So right there, you can see the Patreon link right there on the screen. Patreon is also down in the description box, where you can click on the link in the description box and join the Patreon. So for all of those videos that we had on our YouTube channel that was just for the Royal Twin Flames, we're just going to start making those videos that are private on YouTube on Patreon. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And also for any of the guys, if you want to hit, look, just go to Instagram and just say, hey, this message is for Chris. Or, hey, Chris, let me ask you this. Like, come on, bro. I want to help you as much as possible, because you can't imagine the amount of energy, the drive that you get from practicing semen retention.
And it's good stuff, man.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not even gonna sit up here and try to lie. Like, really mastered this stuff. Like, he would. Can I tell you business a little bit? I mean,
just a tad. Okay. We got, because we keep it private, public.
But I'm just trying to help the guys so they can know.
Yeah.
Like, you could have multiple orgasms and you retain your semen, so you can still enjoy and have pleasure, but you keep your life force. And I think there are little exercises and stuff that you can do, but my baby went over it in very, very, very good detail, okay, on how you can do it, the exercises that you can do to allow you to keep your life force but still have multiple orgasms.
Okay.
So that's just, we went a little bit off topic right there.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just wanted to put that in it because we're
Yeah.
talking about energy exchange, and one of the biggest energy exchanges that men give off is the ejaculation.
Yes.
And so with that being said, women, because if your partner that you're with, if he practices semen retention, what that's actually doing is sending more energy to you. So imagine having a fella that has a more balanced chakra, his aura is clean, and he's sending you more of that positive energy. That's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
So I just threw that in there. That's an actual freebie. That's a freebie right there. And if you enjoyed that freebie, definitely send a donation via CashApp. You can send in donations there and just say, thank you, Chris and Leisha, for that awesome information. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. So yeah. So before we move on to the solution, let's just make sure we didn't miss anything as far as everything else that's in here.
Yeah, we're going to run through it one more time. So when you first meet someone, it's a very good idea. It's very responsible to really have a few conversations with them. There's certain questions that you might want to ask them. I think we'll do another video giving you some suggestion as far as what kind of simple questions that you can ask someone to really get the answers that you need to allow you to know if this is the type of person that I really want to be dealing with, okay? We'll do another separate video. But you want to make sure this person is balanced emotionally. You want to make sure that they're clean physically. And you want to make sure that this person does practice detoxing their aura. And there are ways to tell if someone has a dirty aura. I mean, more than 9 out of 10 times, you can actually feel it. But sometimes we ignore the red flags because we are so blinded by the physical appearance or by what we attracted to. So we kind of just shove that to the side. Right. But this is not the day and age to be doing stuff like that. It's too dangerous in these streets. Right. So yeah.
Careful who you get with. Okay, we got that's actually a good question. Let me pull that up here. She says, I'm still married but have been separated for a very, very long time. No sex for many years. Divorce in the process, but I do have a lot of telepathic love making with my twin flame. Is this okay? Same thing applies.
Same thing applies. Twin flame. I always say twin flame, go flame, soulmate. It doesn't matter because they all have energy fields. So if you're twin flame, if they have dirty auras, even if you're doing out of body experiences, you're still going to collect this energy. So, and all it takes is an intention, and you send it, you're receiving it. It's just the same as if it's physical. It's probably even more intense. Yeah, if you ask me. So you want to make sure that your twin flame is really partaking in doing his detoxes, not emotionally, but physically, and make sure he keeps his aura clean by not jumping around with other people who have auras. Because then you're going to be getting everything.
Right.
So if you've been separated, so you're really not with anyone because you're not really engaging with anyone. If he's with someone and you're doing that with him, doing the OBE, then you're getting all of that.
Yeah.
So you want to be very mindful. If you're noticing things are going wrong in your life, if you're having financial difficulties, if you're just noticing like things are off in your life, that might be a sign that you might need to get up on getting some spiritual baths. And we're going to get into that right now.
Yeah. And actually, one other thing to add on to that, if you go back and look at the video that we did about dreams, actually, our past 2 videos were about dreams, but I want to say in the first one, we touched on this, which is that part of the dreams that we experience have to do what's inside of, it has to do with our, let me back up. When we have dreams, sometimes, a lot of times the dreams that we have are either things that we experience throughout the day and they pop up in our dreams, or it's stuff that's happened through our past lives, which actually mixes in with our DNA. So if you are having astral sex, okay, and the person that you're having astral sex with, now first, one little caveat, you have to make sure that that is the right person, because when it's in dream space, once again, we have professional dream walkers who know how to shape shift in dream world, so that may or may not be the person that you think it is. But get that out the way. Make sure that you know that that's that person, and you know that that's that person. Cool. Then the next thing you have to do is, one other thing I may add in here is ask them about their dreams.
Right.
Like, what are they dreaming about? Are they having night terrors? Do they ever have any dreams where they're running slow or anything of that nature? Because if they're having any type of dreams like that that seem low vibrational, then you get into that astral room with them and you do the do in that astral room. You're gonna be taking in, once again, that same sexual energy.
Girl, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff to know before you start going to them levels. It's a lot of different levels to the astral thing now. But it's really good to really know what you're doing.
Yes. So yeah, that is beautiful that you're celibate. Once again, keep yourself clean, physically as well as spiritually and mentally, and then also make sure that the people that you're with, if it's in the astros, make sure that that's the person for real, and that you know that they do their same maintenance just like you do your maintenance.
Just make sure they have emotional intelligence, because emotions, guys, all that is, it's energy that is moving. It is a movement of energy. That's it. It's moving around. So if somebody doesn't really know how to control themselves, guess what's going to happen eventually?
Yeah.
It's not hard to figure out, right?
Right.
So we're going to give you guys some solutions. We already told you what to look for, okay? And how to be careful when you're having a hot boy and hot girl summer, or how they say when it gets cold, what they're about to be doing now. Cuffing season.
Oh yeah, cuffing season is around the corner, y'all. Cuffing season is around the corner.
So y'all transitioning from hot boy, hot girl summer right up on into cuffing season. So you want to make sure the person or the people that you're cuffing with, you want to make sure that their aura is pretty clean and it's not dirty, because you're going to get all of that stuff up in you. And when you're trying to move on, or when you're trying to do something else, you're finding yourself feeling trapped, or you might be trying to move on from that person, but you know that they're not treating you good. You know they're not any good for you, but for whatever reason, you can't seem to leave. And that's because you created a soul tie with that person. Okay? And now when you meet somebody else and they're starting to treat you nice and they're starting to do stuff for you, it doesn't feel right.
Right.
Okay? It feels foreign. You're not used to it. You want to go back to Billy Bob and get boxed up a couple more times, because
you want to go to Tyrone.
You want to go to Tyrone and let him give you, go through your phone and throw it out the window, because you're like, oh, he loved me because he threw my phone out the window.
Put your face down, girl.
Oh, he's jealous. Ooh. I don't like Paul. He doesn't get jealous. But I like Tyrone, because he be getting jealous. He be throwing my phone out the window. I'm just saying, it's toxic.
Yeah.
Toxic. And so you get used to that because you've been meddling that stuff for so long, it feels normal. Right. All right. Those are some of the side effects from being with people with dirty auras.
Right. All right. So let's get into these solutions.
Solutions. We got solutions for you.
All right. So what's the first solution?
Cleaning your aura.
Okay. And there are multiple ways that you can clean your aura. I know one for sure is dipping your body in some fresh water.
Salt
water. Okay. So and so if you live on the coast, then hey, you got an easy access to clean your aura on a regular basis.
Right.
But for those who are not by the beach, what options would they have?
Epsom salts. Epsom salts is really, really good. It draws that debris from the aura. It gives you a good clean, just submerging your full body under the water. Sit there, do a little couple of chants if you want to learn about different mudras and stuff like that to help to move the energy around. You can do that on your own time too, in the bath. That's
Yes.
That's one way if you can't get to the beach in the natural salt water. That's perfect for you.
Now, another way that you can cleanse your aura from these negative energies is by sun gazing. Okay, because these negative energies can't stand the light.
Right.
Okay, they can't stand the light. So if the weather permits and the sun is shining, because we know right now they do their most to try to block the sun, but when you get a chance to get out there and sit, say for about 15-20 minutes, if I may be going too far with this one.
Oh boy.
If you can, when you bathe in the sun, try to wear as least amount of clothes as possible.
Yeah.
So that way you get as much contact from sun to skin, from raw to skin.
Right.
Okay. If you can do it nude, more power to you.
Right. And that would actually have to stimulate your own energy.
Yeah.
Shake all of them. Shake them off. Shake it off, man.
Shake it.
All right, we're going too far.
What's some other ways to cleanse the aura, man?
Now I think there is one very old-fashioned way, and I know a lot of you might not be able to do this. Probably not. They call it in the Caribbean where I'm from. They call it washing between the fresh and the salt. Like that's the bomb diggity right there. So you go to the point where the river meets the ocean, right in the middle, and you swim there, and that the merger of the fresh and the salt helps to really take away any type of debris, or it kind of puts you back in alignment. It's almost, you can look at it like balancing you out.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of you probably can't get between the fresh and the salt, but if you can't, you can do it. Epsom salts is the easiest thing to do right now. You can just go to Walmart. You can go to even Publix, and you can get you some Epsom salts. That's the easiest and quickest way. Go to the beach if you can, and like my baby said, get some sunlight. Now, once you finish doing these things, you want to at least keep up, because we go around a lot of people, or if you're around a lot of different energies, this would be a good idea. At least once a week, get you nice Epsom salts bath. If you want to put some leaves in it, maybe some rosemary. Rosemary is perfect for raising the vibration, kind of cleansing and giving, if you want to say, helping with good luck, if you want to say good luck. So rosemary in your Epsom salts bath, maybe a little bit of peppermint thyme. You take your nice bath and you relax, and let Mother Earth heal you. Literally, that's what you do. You're allowing the earth to heal you.
And speaking of Mother Earth, one of the other herbs that we all know a lot about, and you can use it to cleanse your aura, and that is sage.
Oh gosh, yeah, sage is good. Sage is good. I would say sage would be like a maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like daily, just.
Yeah, you do that for maintenance.
Under the arms.
Santa Paulo and those things are good for maintenance. But I'm talking for the people who have never done this before, you need to submerge.
You need to baptize yourself.
You need to submerge. Get you some white copal. White copal is beautiful. Bomb.com. Some white copal. Get you like a feather. And just take the white copal and you just kind of like brush it like that all around you from head to toe. Once you get out your bath, and it's kind of like a reset.
Yeah.
But don't go back and keep doing the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Try to not do that.
Hold on, Shifa, you a trip. Hold on, she talking about. Don't test me. I'm very quiet where I live in the early morning.
Oh my God.
Do it tomorrow. Hey,
Woo!
long as you can get away with it, more power to you.
I think we did that one time. Did we do that? Or was that you?
That was me.
That was you. I thought it was me. That was you.
Because
Yeah. Yeah, you did that one
look,
time.
I'm giving y'all some information most people don't know. At the
Mm.
old house that we were at, right now we don't have a
Such
fence.
a fence. Yeah, we didn't have a
Yeah.
fence then. Yeah.
Yeah, because the other property we were at, they had a whole fence all the way
Yeah, it was
around.
really big too. Yeah.
And so yeah, I did that.
Yeah, you came and told me, baby, guess what I just did. Went outside in sun games. Just like how he was born, man. That was hilarious.
Yeah,
We had a good laugh.
Yeah. All right. Cool beans. And let's see what's going on. Yep.
All right, what we got going on in the chat?
Let's see. What's this other one here? Can you also use edible
camphor as a diffuser? Camphor is good. My cousin used to use camphor balls to help to clear up the sinuses and stuff. I'm not familiar if the camphor would help with clearing the aura. You can do some research on it. I'm gonna only say what I know. So I don't want to say yes. It could, but check it out, because we have a lot of remedies that our grandparents, great grandparents used to use back in the day. And I remember camphor was one of the things that they used back in the day. So it might be. It just might be. Do a little bit of research. Do a little bit of digging. Ask some old people. Old people know what to do.
All right. And for those of you all who have decided to stick in with us, y'all are about to get this bonus on some things that you may or may not have been aware of. But in the meantime, while I'm pulling this up, once again, if this information has been helpful for you all, we appreciate the donations. Actually, we appreciate the ones we've been getting recently. Y'all are so dope.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That just really gives us the motivation to keep
coming back. Yeah,
keep this parade going.
CashApp is right there. Even if you want to give $1, listen. It's no judgment. It's just the exchange of energy that we appreciate. If you feel bad about it and want to give us 100, go ahead. But I mean, we don't discriminate. We're grateful for anyway and anything, right?
Yes.
It doesn't really matter.
All right. So I was actually about to pull up a book, but I just remembered that particular book is
on
we
Patreon?
don't have. No, it's not on Patreon. It's I don't have the PDF for it. We have the ebook.
Okay.
So I won't be able to bring it up. But okay. So if y'all are ready for the bonus, drop a 1 in the chat. If y'all are ready for the bonus, drop a 1 in the chat.
Drum roll.
See
y'all
if
ready
y'all
for this
want
bonus?
Because if y'all don't want the bonus, then we can dip set about here.
Y'all want the bonus? No, yeah, maybe so.
Drop a 1 in the chat.
Y'all want the bonus? Put a 1 in the chat. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll give it like 3 more seconds. See if y'all want the bonus. Because we only want to give y'all what y'all want. We don't want to give you something you don't want. Okay.
We got the money. All right. So.
All right, here we go.
Once again, this is some new information that we just found out. Thanks to Dr. Serious B.
He is the truth.
Okay. And what we found out.
Oh gosh, yes.
Is that there are. Okay, for one, y'all all know about parasites. You got parasites.
Oh my gosh, this is the one right here. Y'all listen to this. Y'all won't believe it.
Y'all know about the parasites that's in your stomach and things of that nature. You do a detox to get the parasites out and things of that nature. So if you're familiar with that, then you can probably understand what I'm about to go into. Okay, there is a study. Well, actually, there's a field of study called parapsychology, and actually, I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
Y'all won't believe this, man. Y'all won't believe this. Pay attention. Parapsychology. Yeah, Psychology. That's it. Parasitology, which is a study of parasites.
All right. So I just dropped it in the chat. So parasitology. Okay. You definitely want to look this up.
Please do.
Please look this up, okay? Parasitology. It is a thing that has been studied for a very, very, very long time.
And funded too.
Okay, very well funded. They do a lot of studies on this. Okay, now there are parasites that you can detox out of your body. You know, some wormwood. Definitely get those parasites out of the intestinal tract and things of that nature. But there are parasites that actually attack the nervous system. There are parasites that actually attach to your brain. And there are parasites that have an effect on who you're attracted to.
And the crazy thing about these particular type of parasites, they're sentient.
They're very intelligent.
They have their own consciousness. And they're not from Earth.
Yes.
Crazy.
Okay. Because I was trying to bring up these books here, but
yeah, a lot of them came with meteorites.
Yeah. And so these parasites, there's one in particular, and please forgive me because I can't bring up the book right now.
Toxoplasma? Is that the
Toxoplasma.
Yeah, toxoplasma. Y'all look that up.
Toxoplasma.
It will blow your wig back. Let me say that.
I'm not gonna type it in the chat because I don't want to mistype it, because if I put it in, it's gonna be misspelled. I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna get it for y'all.
But it's toxoplasma. Now here's the thing with toxoplasma. Have you ever been attracted to somebody that you know you would not normally be attracted to? If you've ever been attracted to somebody that you know that you normally wouldn't have been attracted to, drop a 1 in the chat.
And
like, you know, this person is not your type.
Right. You know, like, what the hell? And put a 2 in the chat if after you broke up with that person, you sat back and you was like, what the hell was wrong with me? What the hell was I thinking? Put a 2 in the chat if you had that response.
Okay.
Let me tell you why.
Because this parasite toxoplasma, what it does is that it sends off a pheromone that we can't smell with this nose, but it gives off a vibration. And okay, so y'all, some of y'all been attracted to somebody that you know this person is not your type
at all.
Okay, and so what is going on? And to be quite honest, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's not just which, like, oh, I'm vegan, so that's not gonna happen to me. No,
no, it don't matter. And actually, after this live, we're going to drop the live that Dr. B did with Black Magic.
Y'all need to see that.
Y'all definitely need to see it. So after this video is done,
we'll put it in.
Give us about 30 minutes or so, but we'll drop it in the community.
In the community.
We'll drop it in the community so that y'all can actually see and learn a little bit more. But what this plasma does is that it gives off a pheromone, which is a frequency to and okay, let me back up, because I'm not an expert at this.
Right. We just giving you a synopsis. So
just giving you some information. But in order for this parasite to travel from one place to the next, it has to have intercourse with somebody else who doesn't have that parasite. So what they would do is that they will send off a signal that sends a signal to your brain. It's like, oh, this person is attractive. Well, you know they butt ugly. They stink. You know, this, like, why in the hell am I with this person? But because of this parasite, it makes them attractive to you. Because
it's able to manipulate your nervous system. It's able to manipulate your thoughts.
Right.
Through those waves that they send out, and, you know, the pheromones that they emit and stuff like that. So it's like a mating call, pretty much. Like, you know,
it's a mating call. So some of these people, once again, going back into sexual exchange, you don't know exactly what you're going to be exchanging with somebody sometimes. And this is one thing that we're bringing to light. And I feel the ancestors behind me, they really are appreciating this.
They're real proud right now.
Is that you have to be careful who you lay with, because this type of parasite, Dr. B has some products that actually can help in clearing these parasites out. And it's not just by something you take orally, it's some things that you do. But most people are not aware of this. And they have these parasites just laying dormant within them. And once again, you get attracted to this person that you normally wouldn't get attracted to, just so this parasite can jump from one body to the next.
Thanks.
Okay? So just keep that in mind. In the field of parapsychology, there are about 3 books that I would recommend. The one that I was going to pull up so that I could actually show you all is called Your Brain on Parasites.
Oh yeah, that's the one that Doc recommended.
Okay.
Your Brain on Parasites.
Your Brain on Parasites. And then there is a book. It is a medical book that most of your general physicians have access to
and know about.
They know about these parasites. Okay. It's called Medical Parasitology. If you look up Medical Parasitology, this one here, I can barely see the name right now, is by David T. Johnson.
Williams. William L.
Yeah, William L.
something.
And then there's one, which I can, let me take too long.
Medical.
It's Medical Parasite. There's 2 books that are out there. Medical Parasitology, a self.
No, it's okay, babe. I'm.
Oh no, here we go.
Oh, you was able to pull it out without any problems?
I guess, yeah, it popped up without any problems.
Okay.
Okay. Don't forget about that, y'all. All right. Hold on.
There you go. See, those are just screenshot it and share it on the phone. Because that sometimes that messes up.
Yeah. So let me. Yes. So,
you know they don't want to share. How they gonna make their money?
Okay, I'm just gonna bring it up over here.
How these people make their money, babe? You trying to mess these people's pockets up?
Okay, I think we're still coming in strong, so we're gonna bring this up. Okay.
Okay, could y'all see that? I know it's I hope it's still coming in.
Yeah, I think we're
still good.
If we're still coming in strong, let us know.
You know they ain't gonna want to show y'all this stuff.
Mm-mm.
So if we coming in strong, just go on and give us a thumbs up. If you can see the book.
Yep. Hold on. Somebody just put it in the chat here. It says more than 60 million people have the parasite in America.
There you go.
Yep. I'm cool.
See? It's real. We're not lying. This shit is real.
We are not lying to y'all.
Sometimes you see, people with other people and just don't make any sense.
You be like, how that person get with that person?
How? It don't even make any kind of logic.
Don't make sense.
Parasites. That's why.
So yeah, Medical Parasitology. Okay, but the other book once again is Your Brain on Parasites. Once again, after we finish this live, we're going to post in the community board the interview that Dr. B did with Black Magic. That is one that you definitely have to see it.
It's long.
It is long.
It is worth every second that you're in that room listening to him. He'll drop some information thinking for 2 months. And you won't have to come back and watch it 3 more times. Because when he says something, when he says a sentence, pondering on that sentence, and he already been talking for 20 minutes.
Yep.
So you got to go, your brain go catch back up. What the hell he just said? Oh my God. Like, really put pause.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to look at it multiple times.
Yeah. Yep. And so Dr. B, if you're watching this, we love you. Thank you so much for sharing that information, because you put us on game, and now we're going to put our people on game, and we're going to put them on you so they can get some more information.
That's right.
I'm saying this like he going to
see it.
He
going to see it. We don't know. He might.
He just might. All right. So boom. So that was the bonus information. that I wanted to provide for you all. Was that some good information for y'all to have?
Like, did y'all know about parasites and mating calls and you being attracted to somebody because they might have a certain parasite that might want to mate so that it can travel? This stuff is real.
It is.
So
They have studied it.
they've been studying it for years.
There are medical journals on this stuff.
Lots of research. But why we out here buying Jordans and you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out why Cardi got this who she with off whatever. Why we you know paying to frivolous things like this, they're actually out there studying things and they're not even talking about it. Okay, it's a whole field.
And even when you all see the video with Dr. B, he's going to also talk about parasites that attack certain DNA structures.
Oh my gosh.
That attack the melanated structures.
And their weapon, anyhow. We want the video to go out.
We want the video to go out. We want everybody to be on game about this.
Just watch it.
Once again, this is, and for anybody who's watching this and think that this is some type of fear thing, look,
it is not. This is awareness.
Because just think, right now you've been living your life this whole time, and you've been none the wiser.
Right.
Everything's just been flowing along.
Yeah.
We're just putting a spotlight on something that you may or may not be aware of. So now you can move a little bit differently. Because once again, in the times that we're in, it is best for us to stay high vibrational and know what's going on and knowing how to protect our energy.
Yes.
But in order to protect your energy, you got to know about all the things that can potentially take energy.
And also, you want to walk this walk.
Yeah.
If we see a pothole, it won't be right for us to not tell you, hey, bro, it's a pothole down there. You might want to turn left. We're not telling you it's a pothole down there to scare the shit out of you. No, we're telling you it's a pothole down there so you won't step in it and break your ankle. Right? So that's all we're doing. We're just telling you about the potholes. And so now you can move accordingly. Not with fear, but with wisdom. Right?
And yes, this is a dope question. And to answer that question, it is a yes.
I'll be careful out there in these streets, man.
It is a yes.
Because what is a parasite? Let's break down the word parasite, okay? Let's really think about this in a very simple term. Parasite. A parasite is someone
that lives,
that feeds off of someone or something else.
Yeah.
And it needs to feed off of someone for its survival. It can't do it independently. It must feed. It can't produce its own energy. It can't produce stuff for itself. So it's feeding off of something or someone. And the worst kinds of parasites is the one that manipulate to feed. So these particular kind of parasites, they manipulate you so they can feed off you. They send out waves. They do all types of stuff. It's a form of manipulation just for their survival so they can feed. That's a parasite. Okay, now these are extraterrestrial parasites. Most of them, these are
sentient beings.
They're sentient and they have intelligence. But one of the things that doctors mentioned, is the ego. He talked about these people who are doing these so-called studies. They have a very big ego because they don't want to admit that things that some of them you really can't see like that.
You can't see them unless you got a microscope.
Right. They don't want to believe that they actually have this level of intelligence. To the point where they might be smarter than them. So they don't want to admit that. So because they don't want to admit that, they try to keep it hush hush. But it is what it is.
Shifa, we love you. She said, "Be careful out here in these spiritual realm streets."
Yeah, for real, she's right.
Yeah, that's
yeah. Make sure you're taking your spiritual baths. Make sure once you've done your little cleansing, you could get some obsidian, what is it, tourmaline,
yeah.
Put a clear quartz above it to amplify, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And keep it clean because you don't want to keep wearing your obsidians and tourmalines and you don't clean it because it's kind of like that thing on Black Panther. You remember that suit that they were wearing in Black Panther, and when you like shoot at it and whatever you do, it just collects all the energy, but then it uses it to weaponize. It's kind of like something like what this does. So it collects. So you want to clean it, ever so often, maybe once a week, every couple of days. You want to sage it, put it in some salt. Make sure you keep it clean so it stays clear and it can do its job, right? Because it's crystals. They're from the earth, and there's lots of things here put on the earth to help us. So when we sick, we can use the herbs to get that energetically. If we need help, we can use the crystals to help us, in different areas.
Right. All right, y'all. So, boom. We're glad that y'all appreciate that. Thank you all for being with us.
Thank you, guys.
Once videos that are currently private on YouTube that we have for the Royal Twin Flames, we're now going to be putting those over onto the Patreon page. So if you want to see those videos that just been unlisted for about 2-3 years now,
it ain't been that long.
Head over to Patreon. Once again, the link is in the bio, and you'll be able to get access to that, as well as books that we put on there on the PDF form, so that you can download those and be able to have them for your own resources, because you want to be able to go through and research for yourself.
Right.
Okay?
Don't just take our word for it, guys. No. Just do your own due diligence. You take what fits and what applies, and you throw away the rest.
Yes, because we're not scientists out in these streets. We can only talk about what we experienced, and that's what we do. Okay. And last but not least, if this information was helpful for you, please remember via CashApp, and that's it.
That's it, guys. If you guys don't have any questions for us, we're heading out. We're gonna go snuggle up and turn in for the night.
Yes,
or turn up, turn in, whatever.
No, we're gonna turn up. All right, y'all. So we love y'all.
We love you guys
so much. Peace out. Peace.